My next guest is radio personality Howard Stern. That's his theme music, and Mr. Stern is a New York radio personality, and I feel sorry for the guy because he was canned a couple times. And
don't feel sorry for him. He's making good money. Don't worry about it.
Is he making good money?
Yes.
This sort of thing has never happened to me, but I can imagine it. He has earned a reputation, should the name not be familiar to you, for being outrageous. He is celebrated for his ability to offend people of all persuasions. He usually makes people laugh along the way. And to give you some idea of his humor, before coming on the show, he told a member of my staff that he is God's gift to radio, that following on my appearance at the show, he will let me, because I will be so impressed with what he's going to do on this show, I will gladly allow him to make love to my wife. This is position 2. So as you can see, he's a bit of a humorist. Here to accomplish that and all more is Mr. Howard, Mr. Class Stern. Wait a minute. Oh my God. There, see?
So, is my microphone working?
So is your
Some class show. Let me tell you, my microphone isn't working.
Howard.
What, man? You look horrible. So what are you having, a keto sensei? Didn't you get your butt kicked a couple of years ago? I read in the newspaper you got mugged or something?
No, my wife did.
Your wife got mugged?
Yeah.
How do you like that Dan Rather getting mugged, huh? Boy, that's macho, huh?
What do you make of that?
Well, I think it's pretty weird because, did you see the doorman who rescued Dan Rather?
No, I didn't.
The doorman was about Dick Cavett's height, was about the same weight, and he goes out and rescues Dan Rather. What kind of wuss? The two guys come up to Dan Rather, and they say, okay, Kenneth, what's the frequency? Dan Rather goes like this, gets down on the floor, and lets guys start kicking him. And then some skinny doorman comes along. The hell is this?
Yeah.
Hello? Kenneth, what's the frequency?
Wait a minute now. But you're suggesting that Rather is a physical coward.
Yeah, he's a coward. I mean, I would have at least kicked or something or fought back in some way. And then this little skinny doorman comes out and goes, oh, yeah, I saved Dan Rather, that's right. Yeah, he's a pretty good guy. I saved him.
Well, but Rather probably got in a few blows. We don't know that he didn't. Were you an eyewitness, perchance?
No, I don't think so. What's with this show, man? Oh, how we doing, all right? Wake up. This is an unlucky chair, man. I don't want to drop dead during the middle of it. Didn't you have some guy drop dead in the middle of your show? Some guy with a heart attack or something?
A gentleman passed away, yes.
Well, we're trying to spruce things up here so I don't pass away during this show. But this is tough. Everybody's got a talk show now. You've got a talk show. Letterman has a talk show. Brenner has a talk show. And I just hope I'm not offending David Letterman by being on this show because I'm sort of a regular on there.
Oh, yeah, no, but there's a woman in New Jersey who doesn't have a talk show. I read it in the paper today.
Oh, that's true.
So,
yes.
Yeah. But you won't offend anyone, I don't think, by being here, though you're one of the few times you haven't offended anyone.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Well, I don't know. People get touchy about that thing.
Yeah.
I mean, what the hell are you going to do about these reviews you're getting? Did you see these reviews on Dick? Man, they're trashing you. I get probably the worst reviews in the country. I mean, here's some of my reviews. I brought them along. Scuzz Radio comes to Philadelphia. That's one article.
Yeah.
Here's one where Abby Hoffman says, I'm interesting but quick and witty, but I'm a little more than a tongue without a head.
Hoffman said that already?
Yeah, nice guy, huh? After I had him on my show. Broadcasting sinks to all-time low.
Oh, come on, see that?
Yeah, sure. Read what it says over there in the...
Oh, I don't have my glasses, or anyone's,
what the hell good
for
are
that matter.
For God's sakes. No doubt about it, Howard Stern has made his mark on Philadelphia. I've recently begun broadcasting into Philadelphia as well as New York.
Oh, yeah. So
as a professional broadcaster, this guy's ashamed of me. He believes in the First Amendment, but he thinks I'm disgusting and belong off the air, and that's not the problem. What I'm ashamed of is his low level of stern humor, the elementary school playground jokes he uses. And then this guy says, hold your ears, because Guttermouth is fouling the air. This guy is the foulest thing ever to hit radio, and he's proud of it.
I can't imagine what it must feel like to get a bad review.
Yeah, I mean, and then you, but man, you take the cake. You get the lamest reviews, man. What the hell are you doing on this show?
Wait
You
a minute.
intellectual dog, you, man, for sure.
You haven't read about the Jets lately.
I don't. But seriously, I mean, look at this, man. Why
I
are
don't
you
read
doing this to
reviews.
you?
My staff told me they were all raves.
No. Now look at this. This here. What did you do? You made some bathroom jokes after a mandatory urinalysis. You had dumb bathroom jokes that lowered the tone of the ABC show.
What are you talking?
Yeah, right here. And I wanted to call these reviewers on your show and have them
Urinalysis
confront
testing
you.
in the workplace.
But Howard, that's the Post. You can believe everything you read in the Post.
Oh, the New York Times too,
Oh,
man.
wait a minute. And the guy's name wrote it. His name is Gross. Did you
Yeah,
notice
gross.
that?
You got to class up this show, man. We got to get some action going here, man. We got to get into something.
They must be talking about someone else.
Yeah, we got to spruce things up. We got to trash this set. Maybe we should just break up things and stuff.
Hey, Howard.
Oh, you must go?
Howard.
All right.
We must go. And that's not just the stage manager's opinion. It's the whole audience. We'll be right back after this. Stay with us.
I got to massage.
Howard, we're on the air.
Well, he told me to massage his groin, you know. It's going to hurt it.
Oh, Lord. First you attack Dan Rather's virility, and then you do that.
Yeah, this is a lot of fun. I'm having a great time. I've been up since 4 in the morning. Hey, let me plug a few things, Dickola.
Oh, yeah.
I'm,
Dickola?
Dickola.
Dickola.
Well, this is show business. We call him Dickola in the business.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, everybody loves Dick.
Well, Spanish Telson.
Yeah. But anyway, we're doing a nationally syndicated radio show now, Dick.
We are?
Yeah. Well, not you, me.
Oh,
And,
you use the...
you've done enough shows.
You use the royal we, do you?
Yeah. You know, we meaning my people.
Oh, yeah.
And it's on in about
Both of
70
them?
markets across the country. So people should be looking for that.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure they will.
And we broadcast daily into Philadelphia.
Yeah.
And I'm looking, once all these talk shows are over with, then I'm going to go into the talk show business. I'm
When
going to wait till all you
everybody's-
guys, wait till all you guys get all this nonsense done, then we're going to do something.
But they get you in Philadelphia now.
They get me every morning in Philly and, of course, in New York.
They hear the show. Whether they get you is another thing.
I'm not sure if they're getting me or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I wonder why is it so many people are out for your hide, and you get, you know, I don't know why anybody would be offended by your lesbian, gay phone business that you do.
Well, we do a lot of risque humor, but it is humor, and I can't imagine these. I don't know. There's a certain element of the audience that crawls out from under a rock daily and calls in and perhaps gets offended. These are the people. There's like 1% of the audience that just doesn't get the joke. You know.
The average caller is not.
The average caller is not all there. I deal with mental patients. You know, these are the people that call the station and complain about us. And I don't know why anyone would complain about jokes. You know, all we do is joke, and we have a lot of fun.
Well, how could anyone get upset at your describing live sex on the air with somebody who's doing it in the studio?
Dick,
people are so
Dick, don't
fussy.
make it sound like that's all we do. We don't just do sex jokes.
Well, you have cultural departments.
We had Dick on my radio show. What were you talking about, a homosexual experience? Tell everyone about that.
Well, no.
Didn't you write a book admitting that you were a homo?
No, it wasn't that at all. No.
Yeah, Mark, move away.
You want to know what
Yeah. No, really, what was that about?
Shall I explain this?
Yeah, go ahead.
As my second book came out, and on the desk jacket it said, Christopher Porterfield is an editor for Time magazine. This is my co-author,
Right.
but I don't do ghostwriting.
Yeah.
Dick Cavett is such and such. And then they had the line, they make their home in New York City.
Oh, that's right. But you've never had homosexual
So
experiences.
I have, but only
Oh, you
with
have?
only with women.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Thank God. I was getting ready to leave.
Next to Mark, man, I feel like a woman. Look at this guy. I swear to God,
I'd
I
like to
walked in,
say-
I feel like he should just sweep me up in his arms and carry me off. Good Lord.
Howard, listen.
What would your analysts say about the hat, I wonder?
Yeah.
I listen to your show every day.
God bless you.
Oh, you're the one.
It's good. And,
I'm sorry.
You know, I know that you've gotten a lot of flack and everything, but hey, you're
Hey,
at the top, and you know you're looking down, and
Thanks,
you're making
Mark.
the big bucks, and you're going to get shot at no matter what.
That's all.
Because I've been there.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it's pretty good.
See,
And don't cut your hair either.
I take a different view. I feel that you can argue with success.
You feel that
Don't you
way?
think you can argue with success? I
You
mean,
can argue with anything, but I think the success you argue with a little bit more than somebody
Yeah,
that's
well.
not doing so well.
it's a good point. We've lost Howard.
Howard,
Tell what you did about Libya.
Oh, my
now,
God, man, what are we going to do with this show?
Tell.
Oh, man. You better get back into some homosexual experiences quick.
He's
Got to perk
only-
up middle
he's only
America.
joking.
What is it, Dick?
What? Well,
I mean, what's the question already?
Oh,
Yeah,
totally misunderstood you.
go ahead, man.
Where was I?
Yeah.
What did you do?
Hey, how's Dame Edith Evans you're always talking about? How is she?
Dame Edith Evans.
Yeah, aren't you always talking about Dame Edith Evans? Or is that the PBS show?
I doubt if I've ever mentioned Dame Edith.
How the hell do you get these so many talk shows? Seriously, Dick, tell me how you do that. How do you do that? You had about 12 million talk shows. I can't get one lousy talk show on television. You must know somebody. What is it, my nasal hair? I would get, what do I have to have a
Could be
nose
that,
like
it
this
could
just
be
to get a
that.
talk show? I would do it. I would get a nose job, man, just to get a television talk show. I'd love a television talk show. I'd love to sit
You
here and talk
can't
to
get
people.
one? Why is it?
No, I could get one. I could get one on cable, but I want one on network,
They're a
man.
dime a dozen,
Yeah.
apparently.
I mean, my grandmother has a cable television show.
Yeah.
Anybody can get one of those.
Anybody can. Why don't you try injecting humor into your work?
Yeah, well,
Oh, wait a minute now. He's supposed to pick on me.
yeah. Well, I'm trying
Now,
to be a nice
let me ask
guy.
you a slightly serious question now, because I know you to be an actor who does a calculated and quite brilliant job of appearing repulsive when you want to, and
No,
nice
I
when
resent
you-
that. People say I'm doing
What?
some kind of act. This is no kind of act. This is me. I mean, people assume that, how could you act every day for 4 hours? I mean, wouldn't the act slip up at some point?
I don't see why. Nicholas Nickleby is 8 hours long.
Yeah, right. Well, see, there he goes. Yeah, I don't watch that stuff, Nicholas Nickleby. But, you know, quite frankly, it's not. It's
You don't
not that
like
it's-
Dickens?
No, I don't really know
You
too
don't
much
like
about it.
Dickens?
Man, you got to get in touch with the people in the middle of America. They don't know from Dickens.
They don't know Dickens? Oh, I'm sure they don't.
Dickens to them is a short name for Dick. That's it.
Anyone here heard of Oliver Twist? Hands? Gee, only 6. Well, I guess you're right. Howard, what did you do on Libya? Now, you follow the headlines, and Libya was a touchy subject. Now, there's an opportunity for good or bad.
Well, I did a
taste.
good thing. I wrote a song called Kill Gaddafi, along with my friend Herzog Fred Norris and Robin Quivers. These are the people who wrote Kill Gaddafi. It was a song about killing Gaddafi, and I thought it really helped.
Well, yeah,
We almost killed him, didn't we?
but that's
What's your solution?
the subtle sort of thing.
Yeah.
But I mean, didn't you make a call to France or something? You were annoyed by
I
the
called France up, and I told them what I thought of them. I told them I thought they were dicks, is what I thought they were.
That's it, yeah.
Not Dick Cavett, but
No.
that's what I said. I said repeatedly.
Yeah.
I think the French, man, got a lot to learn about treating us right. I mean, I think we're pretty good to them, and without our tourist dollars, man, for sure they'd be nowhere. So I hate the French for doing that to us, man. They should have let us use their airspace. Thank you. Yeah, let those 2 guys who came after Dan Rather come after me. I'll kick their butts. I would have been in the Vietnam War, man, but of course, you know.
I was
busy.
I was on a train that was.
Yeah.
I was on a very crowded train, and people were sitting in the aisle that day going down to Washington.
Right.
And a man carrying Le Monde, who looked like a French diplomat,
Yeah.
said, "May I step over you?" And I said, "No, you'll have to go around. You'll be violating my airspace." I
Yeah.
thought that was kind of good, didn't
Yeah,
you?
that's good.
Yeah. We'll be right back after this.